Hey there YouTube, Scott from Horticide, back with another video for you. Today we're going to go over some books that I picked up mainly on eBay, I think, in the last couple of weeks. Some of them have been sitting around here for a little bit, long enough for me to get them in to Mylar. Others are still sitting beside me bagged up or boxed up. So I'll open them while we go. So let's run into the first book. We've got Jumbo Comics from issue 102. This has Matt Baker interior artwork in it. Big reason I picked that one up. Also was able to pick up Super Magician Volume 2, number 11, and Volume 2, number 5, as well as Volume 2, number 7. These are all from 43 and 44. Now this Volume 2, number 7, after it showed up and I went through it, it was missing the centerfold, like a lot of these books are, or missing pages in general. This one happened to be missing the centerfold, and I contacted the seller and basically told him that the book was probably worth $5 to me for a placeholder, being incomplete, and he refunded everything but $5 of the original purchase price of that book. So I was happy with that. I mean, obviously I would have rather had a complete book, but now I've got one just to keep until I find that complete. Also picked up Candy, number 12. You're going to see a recurring theme popping up with some of these books. Nancy and Sluggo Comics, number 21. And if you think some of these don't quite fit what you understand my collecting habits to be, I found a new rabbit hole. The good old sandwich cardboard packing, but that's fine. It doesn't bother me. As long as it's secure. All I can say is it's better than a pizza box. And this book is I may not even show you. Alright, you can see this one. This is Walter Lantz, Andy Panda, issue 29. from 1955. I have picked up quite a few Dell 4 color here in the last couple weeks, but and I think some of those are mixed in with these, but I'm going to try and hold all those off for one Dell 4 color kind of update video. So if I do come across any of those in these boxes, I'm gonna hold them off. All right, somebody packed in a Gemini with painter's tape. I buy a lot of books from people who aren't primarily comic sellers on eBay. You seem to get better deals that way, but you always do run the risk with books showing up maybe not in the best shipping material. And then sometimes there's books like this that, this is a few books, you just wonder why they went to so much effort. But yeah, they did a good job on these. They're not going anywhere. All right. So what we have here is a copy of Darker Image #1. The Max 1/2. The Max #1. And then the main reason I got this lot was for this book. The Max #1 Glow in the Dark variant. This one's a little harder to find, usually commands a premium, but I was able to buy this lot at a pretty reasonable price. I was pretty happy with what I got them for. So, moving right along. Hope everybody had a good holiday. Hope it was just exactly how you wanted it. I'm kind of glad to be back to work and back in my normal time zone. I know I should have prepped these ahead of time, but you guys don't have anything better to do, or otherwise you wouldn't be watching. It says Fragile on the front. A cardboard sandwich, but it's a good cardboard sandwich. It's almost, he did it well enough, it's almost like a homemade Gemini. What's kind of odd about this is these books, I'll give you a close-up of this. This is interesting. That's if I can even show you. Maybe these are all 4-color. Well, 2 of them are 4-color, so I can't show you those 2 today. But I could show you the other 2 that are not. How about that? We've got Nancy, number 151 from 1958, and Tip Top Comics, number 216 from 1959. So these 4 books came from the same seller, obviously, but there's a label that's put on the board, and these appear to be My Lights and fullbacks. But there's a clear label on the back with a grade, date, issue number, but yet they weren't, and they're in good material, but they appear, you know, they weren't sent the best. You know, in a kind of a homemade Gemini per se. Kind of odd. Kind of odd, but I was glad to get, well, I'm glad to get the other 2 that I'm not going to show you yet. You have to wait for those. But you can probably guess what they are based on what these 2 books are. And the last one for today I'm not 100% positive what it is. Just some books thrown in a box. All right. So here's how these ones came. In a box, in Ziploc bags. And then these pages appear to actually be I don't know if they were originally in these pages or if these were just made for separators. I think they may have been in here originally. Yeah, those are just getting tossed. But I mean, I suppose it was better than nothing. So I found all these books from the same seller online. And it's another rabbit hole, I guess you could say. But not the rabbit hole I was talking about earlier. So I've always been a Star Trek fan, and I found somebody that had some Star Trek books and was willing to deal. So we've got issue 43, issue 42, issue 41, issue 40, 38, 37, 36, 32, 31, and what made me find his sale, issue number 1, with what may or may not be George Takei autograph on it. Signature's questionable, you know, like any signature you would get on eBay. Guy had a good story to go with it. It's like any other signature you get on eBay. But for what I paid for the whole group, I paid $125 shipped for all of them. Even if it's not a good signature, issue 1 alone is probably worth more than that. So it's kind of like paying for it and getting the rest for free. So now I have a new rabbit hole of Star Trek books to try and complete. I do have several other issues already. I don't know exactly how many. Not a lot, but enough that I can start working on that run. And then, if you haven't guessed, the other rabbit hole I was talking about is, for some reason, I decided to start collecting snow ski covers, which is where Andy Panda with the scooter on the ski, Nancy and Sluggo with, again, another scooter on a ski. That must have been a popular thing for the kids back in the day. And of course Candy, who she's going water skiing, but her boyfriend's got other ideas. So I've got some more of these snow skiing covers coming in. If you guys know of any snow ski covers, definitely let me know, because it's not like there's a checklist out there of snow skiing covers. But if there is, let me know that too. But yeah, if you know of any snow ski covers, shoot me a message and let me know. Leave a comment here on this video or hit me up on Instagram. There's a couple of high dollar ones I found that I'll probably not get just because of the dollar amount involved with them, but you know, who knows, maybe someday. Captain America 25 is a nice snow ski cover, and I believe World's Finest number 3 was another one I found. It was either 3 or 7. I think it was 3. Another kind of high dollar snow ski cover. But let me know. I think it'd be a cool subset for me to try and work on. And I think that'll do it. That'll do it for today. Hopefully, maybe the end of this week, start of next week, I'll put out this 4-color video. I've got some more coming in. I'll probably wait till they show up to do it. And make sure there's nothing else laying around here. Nope, that's it. Alright, that'll do it for today. So until next time, I'm Scott from Hoarder's Hide, and I want to know what's in your hide.